Hello, Pierrette. Oh, I need my glasses. Two waiting. So I know who one of you are. Who's the other one? Hey, Jennifer Eve. What's the going on? I have to put these on so I can see. I know Jennifer's here. Pierrette is here. Misha Mondine. Hello, Misha. Welcome. Here to raise my vibration. Exactly. I was thinking earlier, I was like, oh, that's right, I gave you guys homework. So I am here to see if anybody did their homework. I have been doing my homework and I have some stuff to share with people. So we'll see. We'll chit chat and see about vibrations and what's everybody been doing. Crooked. Connie Enriquez, this is my first live session. Hello, Connie. Well then, hello, High Priestess. Well, good. I had communication from you-know-who this morning. So, good on that. And that's all I will say at the moment without, I can't give too much away just yet. So, yeah, at the moment, the sun is very bright out. I don't think we have any storms coming here, but we've got rain coming in the middle of the night and then raining for the next 2 days from the looks of it. So, and my head kind of feels it. I'm like, I started getting a headache this afternoon. It feels like maybe it's going away, but Connie, yes. I got all kinds of Aries. I think I have more Aries followers than I have anybody. Probably. It's usually the one that gets the most responses and the most likes. That and Pisces occasionally, Cancer lately, and Scorpios seem to be a pretty good number of followers. And sometimes Virgos. Other than that, sometimes I wonder if I have any of the other ones that watch. Hello, Into Lock. Sometimes I wonder if anybody else, any of the other signs watch much. I don't have, even though I'm a Libra, I don't have a whole lot of Libra viewers from the looks of it. A handful of Capricorns. So let's see. Okay, I got 6 people on here, and I know some of you were on here last week. So I want to, Aquarius, I want to know who, oh, Jody, okay, fingers crossed, it's a start. Maybe it's been thinking, maybe he's, yes, yeah, exactly. We'll just say that, well, I'll just leave it at that. I'm like, I don't want to say anything. Fiona, yep, Scorpio here. Albertine, oh, Scotland, cool. Okay, so I know I have some people that were on here last week, and I gave everybody some homework. So I'm wondering who did their homework and who remembers what their homework was last week. I guess that's the question. Who remembers what their homework was last week? As I signed off, I told everybody to do something. Just leave it at that. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'll speak on it more later. Coyote. Oh, we got all kinds of. Oh, we got new people tonight. Okay, so newbies. This is This is what I do when I do my lives. I don't necessarily do like, yes, exactly. Yes, think of things and do one thing. So I have been on the kick of vibrations lately. I had an epiphany, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago that, and I've been thinking about this a lot. You know, there's 150 things that everybody says to be happy. But the key of it is do whatever you have to do to raise your vibrations, because when you get your vibrations raised, that is when things start coming in to you. And when I realized that my vibrations were going like this, that was when I was like, oh my God, I have got to get my vibrations raised as if my life depends on it. And I started going full force on doing things that would raise them up. You know, I like literally thought of myself as a science experiment. And so all week long, I have started my mornings off completely different than I have forever. One, I don't drink coffee anymore. I quit drinking coffee, and I quit drinking hello, Laura. I quit drinking the sugar-free Torani syrup that I kept pouring in my coffee, that I just absolutely knew without a shadow of a doubt that stuff was probably killing me and poisoning me, and that was probably dropping my vibrations and my frequency down. And it was no wonder I couldn't get anything going. So I don't do that anymore, and I've been listening to different podcasts. And I have found two. I want to tell you guys about two that I have found that I really, really like. One of them is Gretchen, not Gretchen Wilson. She's a singer. Gretchen Rubin, Rubin, and her and her sister do a podcast about, it's like happiness, and it's like one little thing that you can do to add happiness into your life, you know, like make your bed, and just different things. And they give each other like happiness demerits when they do something that brings their vibrations down, and then they do something, you know, give each other a gold star when they do something good. So they just give like little helpful hints, and it's been very helpful for me because I have these shirts that I have a pocket in, so I will stick my phone in that pocket and listen to the podcast. So the first morning I cleaned out a whole basket. It's like the junk drawer basket that I just put a bunch of crap in, and just don't even, half the time I don't even know what's in there. I don't know if it's important stuff or not important stuff. So that was one of the things I did. And then yesterday morning, I cleaned out my closet and my underwear drawer. So that was one of the things I did while I was listening to my podcast. And as soon as I start listening to that podcast, it's like I cannot sit on the couch to listen to it. It's like I've got to get up and start moving around. So if it's nice out, I have been out walking 2 or 3 times this week when it's like 7 a.m. and still half dark out and really cool. And so that has been one thing that has been like super helpful. Is I used to come in and drink my coffee and sit in my ass and watch YouTube until I felt motivated to get up and take a shower and do my readings or whatever. So I have been much more productive in that, I don't know, hour or two in the morning. It's about 2 hours by the time I listen to the podcast and go for a walk or whatever. And so I'm still working on my new morning routine. I might add some yoga in there sometime. I haven't decided. That hasn't come into play yet, but it's going to be raining in the morning, so I might do some yoga in the morning. So let's see. We got 13 people on here, so I think we can get started. I want everybody, so for you guys that are new, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everybody type in the word vibrations, and then I'm going to pull 2 or 3 cards of things that you guys can do to raise. Hello, Renata. I can I'll pull 2 or 3 cards. These are some homemade cards that I made up, and it's all things that you can do to raise your vibrations. Which raising your vibrations is, it's like, it's interesting. Everybody wants the key to happiness, but really the key to happiness is raising your vibrations in whatever way, shape, or form that you have to do that, whether it's eating better or going for a walk or calling a friend or going to a movie or doing something more fun. It's like, it's so simple that it's stupid that we didn't ever really focus on that more in the past. So I'm just kind of like amazed that it took me that long to go, oh, duh. So, all right, let me see what I got here. I got Nikki D. So I'm going to pull cards for Nikki D first. Welcome, Nikki D. And let's see what 2 or 3 cards come out. That was way too many. 2 or 3 cards that you can, this is specific for you. So if we're all in agreement that the key to happiness is just having our vibrations higher, our energy level higher, our frequency higher, as if we are a science experiment, then these ideas should be helpful for you personally, of things that you need to do in order to do that. Because the higher your vibrations or frequency or energy level, the more you can manifest the things that you want to come into your life. Okay, there's one. Oh, Lord. And they're like really big, and the interesting, a year ago about this time, I had a dream about tarot cards. Oh, Lord. And I remember calling my friend going, Claudine, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make up a deck of tarot cards. Well, it took me a year to make them up, and I wasn't even focusing on making tarot cards. This just came up as like part of my aha moment. And so I think I made my tarot cards. But I might want to get fancier with them and have like a professional do them. So, Nikki, this is what it says for you to raise your vibrations, your frequency, your energy levels, or whatever. Compassion, magic, truth, and peace. So however that resonates for you, that would be what Spirit says you need to do. All right, Jennifer Eve, you're next. Let's see what Jennifer needs to do to raise her vibrations this week. We'll say this is for the next week, the next 7 days. Whoa, that one definitely wanted to come out. Jennifer Eve, high vibrational foods. I went to the grocery store yesterday. I don't know how much I spent. Well, I didn't just go to one grocery store. I went to like 5. In order to get high vibrational foods. Independence. I would say you would totally agree with that. Let me get a couple more. Jennifer Eve, what do you need to do to raise your vibrations this week? Let's do this one. Meditation. All right, Jennifer Eve, that's what it says for you. Who's next? Okay, so I did Nikki D and I did Jennifer Eve. Pierrette. That's very, that one came flying out. Pierrette, you need to do meditation. And, those came out easy. Oh, you got 5. So I didn't mean to get that many, but we're giving you 5. It says meditation, confidence, some self-esteem. So there's 2 things coming with self-esteem and confidence. Some connection. So you might need to be calling some friends or family or somebody and getting with some people to raise your vibrations. Maybe you're spending too much time at home alone. I don't know. And it looks like you need to go buy some new clothes. Not necessarily spend a bunch of money, but maybe go buy some new underwear or a new bra or a new top or something. Everybody always feels better when they have something new on, right or wrong. Okay, that was Pierrette. Let's see who's next. Robin is next. Robin Bacote. And I apologize for those of you who I butcher your names, but this is for Robin. I want that one. One more. One or two, however many want to come out. Whoa, there's 3. All right, so this is what Robin needs to work on. You would be beneficial to get some hugs from somebody. Work on your boundaries. Maybe when I see boundaries, I usually mean that is you are letting people in on your space, your time, your energy, sucking on that instead of you doing it. Boundaries tends to have more to do with you doing more than you should. And life purpose for Robin needs to work on that. All right, let's see. We did Robin. We got mirror, mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Mirror, mirror. What do you need to do to raise your vibrations? Let's get one more. 2 flew out. Let's see what... One more for mirror. I want that one for whatever reason. All right, mirror, mirror. Authenticity. So if there's any kind of mask that you have on, that would be, take that off. If you're being fake about something, or if you feel like you can't be your true self, that's what that's talking about. So think about places where you feel like you are not being your true self. The only thing else that I could do that would be more true self is for me to come to a live with no makeup and no bra on. You need more friends too, according to this card. And okay, did I already say boundaries? Oh, boundaries, friends, and authenticity. So that was for mirror, mirror. Laura H., you're up next. All right, let's see. Oh, God, we got all kinds of... We got new people, old people. Welcome, everybody. It's only 7:17. This is going to be a big group tonight from the looks of it. Okay, now I forgot who I was getting ready to do. Laura H. Laura H. Laura H. What does Laura H. need to do to raise her vibrations for the following week? Let me see how many cards just flew out. 4. I'm going to take them. Truth. Sleep. Inner peace. And life purpose would help raise your vibrations, Laura H. Fiona, you are next, Fiona. I do take donations if anybody so desires. I think there's a button you guys can push if you wanted. You do not have to. Everybody gets a reading whether they pay for it or not. But if you want to donate, I welcome that. All right, Fiona. What does Fiona need to... Whoa. That's way too many. What does Fiona... All right, there's one. Ugh. Fiona needs to listen to music. All right, there. You need some more fruit in your world, which also probably is high vibrational foods, fruit, vegetables. You need some hugs and you need some rest. So maybe you've been working really super hard, Fiona, and you need to take a break. Okay, Renata, you're up next. I'm moving this up a little bit so I don't have to lean in to read the names. I don't need that much space in here. Okay, so this is for Renata. Renata, this is yours. Let's see what Renata's has to say. There's one. That one says integrity. Oh, goodness. Shit. Hang on a second. Boundaries are coming out a lot tonight, you guys. So y'all need to be thinking about what you're doing that The boundaries card is coming out a lot tonight. Okay, so what else for, let me think, who am I doing? Renata. Let me get at least one, if not two more. Renata. Let's give me another card. I want that one. Flowers. Flowers raise everybody's vibration. Flowers, boundaries, and integrity for Renata. Okay, so let's do Coyote. I gotta take this ring off. Coyote, this is what you need to do to raise your vibrations, your frequency, your energy level. And we all know this helps. Okay, unconditional love, self-love, and nature. So I think unconditional love could be for yourself. Everything, you know, or for other people. I mean, that could go both ways, actually. Unconditional love, nature, and self-love. And I have been using these on my horoscope readings, and the love card has been coming out like 75% of the time. So I think Spirit's trying to get... Damn it, I keep throwing more on the floor. All right, who is this for? This was for Coyote, right? If I did you already, then I'm doing you again because I lost my way. That's what happens when I talk in the middle of this. Coyote, so far exercise and peace has come out. Let me get one, if not two more. Coyote. Whoa, okay, there we go. The last one for Coyote is knowledge. I would say if there's something that you are interested in, they're telling you that you need to study up on it because you might become a teacher of some sort in regards to that. So that was Coyote. All right, High Priestess, you're up next. Okay. And then I'm going to look at these and I'm going to catch up. Oh, it's one of the people who resonated with your story about being famous. Okay. Yeah, man, there was a bunch of people that watched that one. All right, High Priestess, this is yours. This is High Priestess and what you need to do to raise your vibrations. That one. There we go. There's three. All right. So the first one that flew out was fruit for High Priestess. Authenticity was the second one. And appreciation was the third one. Okay. So that was High Priestess. Then we got Chavez Life is next. So let's do that one. Oh, thank you, whoever the donation come from. Chavez Life, you are next. Let's see. There's one. Let's see what else. There's two for Chavez. Let's get at least one more. I want that one. All right, let's see what it says. Chavez, you need more self-respect. Whoops. More friends. And more trust. So when I get done with this, I'm going to tell you about a conversation I had with my friend Claudine that should make sense with everybody. All right, so that was Chavez. That was a thank you. You're welcome. Chantel Meeks. I think if I butcher your names, I apologize. I so apologize because this is very small print. I think it's Chantal Meeks. This is what you need to do to raise your vibrations. There's one. And if the thing about being famous resonated, then if you've watched the last September, The September one, it was talking about what you need to do to raise your vibrations to manifest. So you definitely need to watch the September one if you have not, Chantal. Let me get one more. There we go. There's 3. So maybe you're losing hope about becoming famous. Balance. I'm guessing you're out of balance. And there's another boundaries. So we're going to talk about a lot of stuff after I get done with this. All right. So I did that. One love. Hi, one love. Let's see what you need to do with your vibrations to raise your vibrations. What you can do in your life to raise your vibrations. All right. There's 3. All right. Charisma. Purpose. Ah, one love. You got the sex card. All right. Wow, I'm toying with going pescatarian or total vegetarian. I've been eating healthier, meditating to raise my vibration, and independence is right on target. The cards are speaking to me tonight. Yay! All right. Let's see what we got here. Mirror, mirror. Okay, we did that. Real sunshine vibrations. Okay, M2 lock. Here's your vibrations. M2 lock. This is what you need to do for your vibrations. Trust is the first card. M2 lock. Okay, let's see what else you need to do. M2 lock. Yeah, when I say I've had some aha moments in the last 2 or 3 weeks, I mean, it's like shit's been coming in really strong. So, and I've been getting confirmations from Spirit in different ways that I am right on track. So I can't wait to tell you guys about it. Okay, M2 lock. We've got more cards. There's one that wants to come out. I talked to somebody last week that I did a reading for, and she's like, I've never seen cards fly out like that before. And I was like, yeah, there it is. Sometimes they just come flying out like, okay. M2 lock. This says that you need more balance. And we've already talked about this. This is what we're working on is energy. So that definitely is saying you need more energy, like a double whammy of it, and trust. Okay, so that's M2 lock. The real sunshine, you are up next. All right, the real sunshine. What does real sunshine need to do to raise vibrations? There's one. You need passion. That might be some life purpose stuff they're asking for you to bring into your life, or something, a hobby or something that you really, really enjoy that would bring up your vibrations. Music and connection. Those 3 things is what the real sunshine needs. Okay, so let me look through this. Yes, spot on. Just completed a major art project and just changed my morning routine to eating fruit till lunchtime. Yay! Robin, okay, so I'm here. What are we doing? We're doing our cards, Judy. So I'll get you in a second. All right. Thank you, Mirror Mirror, for the donation. Appreciate that. Listening to other people's problems. Great. What does that mean? You're welcome. Thank you so much. It resonates. Wonderful. Okay. Love hearing that. Doing great. I'm bringing you with me. Okay. Judy, hi. You need to type vibrations. Yes, Judy. So, okay. Yes, lots of revelations for lots of us. Okay, Judy, this is what you need to do to raise shit. Like, oh, we got 2 on the floor and this one flew out. Okay, Judy, you need more confidence. You need to do some meditation and you need some honesty in your life. So whoever you are not being truthful with, whether that's yourself or somebody else, it's Spirit is saying you need to do that. Okay, so let's talk about my friend Claudine come over yesterday. And as far as I know, I did one love. I'm sure I did one love. Think about that. Or I'm sure I did one love. So I'm going to try to describe to you guys what I did with her yesterday. She was asking something. So, I've been watching these YouTube videos for a year, and I've done as much as I can on the YouTube. But what I have realized is, I wish I had a drawing. I should have had a drawing, but let's pretend like this is a human being, and there are layers of stuff in a human. And we've got guilt and shame and abandonment and all of these things, hurt, childhood wounds, abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse from parents, this, that, and the other, that's all just layered on top of us for years and years and years. And as we start ascending or becoming more aware that we can't ever get anywhere near to happiness if we have shame and guilt and abandonment issues and all of that crap buried inside of us, you've got to start removing that stuff. And that as you remove those negative emotions, your vibrations will start to rise. And as your vibrations start to rise, you will start bringing in the kind of stuff that you want to bring in. So I was talking to her about that, and she had made a comment about the magnets, and I was like, yeah, I use magnets on my channel all the time. I think I put them back up, but how like if we are a human here, down here with all of these negative shame, guilt, abandonment issues, fear, all of that, lack mentality, all of that stuff, if that's in our human body and that's holding our vibrations down low, and up here is what you're trying to manifest, you're in two different places. So frequency wise, you're not going to be able to connect. You're not going to be able to bring in that love of your life or a new home or the job you want or whatever, because you're vibrating in two different places. And as you remove all of those negative emotions, your frequency starts rising, and all of a sudden you go poof, and you connect in with whatever you're trying to bring in, because your vibrations are equally matching that. So when my knee keeps hitting the table leg. So when you keep bringing in all of these negative emotions or negative experiences, it's because you're vibrating down at a lower level. And so think about that. So as we know, like attracts like. So low vibrational humans, and it's only because you haven't figured out, honestly, it's probably because you haven't figured out how to get rid of the guilt, the shame, the lack mentality, the fear, the wounds from being sexually molested as a younger person or whatever. Stay sounds are hurting my head and I have a fever. Oh, Lord. Yes. Sorry, Judy. I hate to hear that. So think about that. There might be things that you can get rid of yourself, but you may have to go to a professional. That's where that quantum healing stuff kind of comes in handy, is going in and digging out the some of the stuff that is weighing you down vibrationally. So literally, like I said, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I kind of lost track because there's been so many things that have happened that has made me realize, I'm like, oh my God, I'm onto something. The first was when I was laying in bed and I was feeling like shit on a Friday. And I'm like, oh my God, I have got to raise my vibrations, because I'm not ever going to be able to I'm not going to be able to bring in enough business when I'm doing this up and down, and I just don't feel good all the time. And that was when I was like, I need more fun in my life. I need to start eating more fruits and vegetables. I'm getting rid of that sugar-free crap that I've been drinking, because I'm sure it's bringing my frequency down, because literally it would take me, sometimes an hour. I mean, I would wake up a lot of mornings feeling like I was hungover. And I don't drink alcohol. So it wasn't because I was hungover. It was something else that was making me feel that way. And when I removed that other stuff out of the way, and then when I started adding my amazing grass that I talked about last week, that like powdered fruits and vegetable stuff that I'm drinking, and listening to the podcast first thing in the morning, immediately it's kind of like it raises my vibrations immediately. So it doesn't take me an hour to raise my vibrations. It's like an immediate kick. And so, like I said, I've been a lot more productive this last week because it didn't take me an hour to get my ass moving like it used to. So this week I am, what's this supposed to be on? Packing Light, Moving Forward Like a Fool. That's what my project was supposed to be on. Oh, Packing Light, Moving Forward Like the Fool. Judy sending healing. Yeah, you keep talking. You are spot on. Hey, sweet face. I don't know how long. Oh, I already saw that. Having brothers, you were spot on. I'm listening to other people. Problems need to stop. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, that, and the thing is I started studying like Esther and Jerry Hicks back in 2004, 5, or 6-ish or something. And the one thing, and this is the one thing that I also was the aha moment, it's like a lot of these manifesting people are always like, thoughts become things. Well, no, that's not really true. Thoughts don't become things if your frequency is at a 1 all day long. You can sit there and think about this as much as you want, but that doesn't raise your body frequency up like a science project. So when I say think of your body like a science project, and the universe is up here with all of this stuff that it wants to give you, but it can't connect with you because your like vibrations are way too low. So I'm like, when I'm like, that was the epiphany for me, was like, okay, now I understand why I can't get anything going. And also it's and I knew in my heart that I had one foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. And part of that was because my energy levels were shorting out on me, like I had a short in my energy tank. And so that's when I was like, I have got to figure out how to fix that energy shorting out, up and down, back and forth. And so that's how, for the new people, that's how these cards came about. Was I was like, I need to figure out, what I need to add into my life to bring my frequencies or my energy levels or my vibrations up. I mean, there's all kinds of words for them, but that's where these fancy schmancy little homemade cards came from. So now I use them on my lives, and I use them in my regular horoscope readings too. And I also have had a couple of people that sent me messages this week that was really nice. One of them, and I don't say this to brag, I say this to let you know I'm getting confirmation that I am on to something. When I mean like on to something, at least on to something for me, which would be for what I'm going to be teaching people. I got a message from somebody. I posted it in a few places. It was somebody that watched the Aries video. I feel like it was a he, but it could have been a she. I'm not sure who it was because it had the name not applicable. So I don't know. Yes. I mean, mirror, that's it. Anything that you can release is going to raise the vibrations up. And then there are things that you can add into your life to raise the vibrations. So it's kind of like if you started at a big fat goose egg or a 0 or a 1, it's releasing all the negative stuff that brings your vibrations down and then adding in more positive stuff. Well, see, saying that it's so hard is part of the problem. And listen to some of those podcasts. Seriously, I cannot even tell you. You can, there are so many podcasts out there that have great ideas on things to raise your, consciousness, your awareness of physical things that raise. So there's lots of places for like motivational speaking type thing. But I just got off track there and forgot what I was talking about. Oh, shoot. What was I saying? Somebody tell me what I was saying. I forgot now. Let me think about it. It's time to be happy. Yes, it's time to be happy. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, nobody says that you have to be happy, but it's a hell of a lot more enjoyable of a life if you're happy than if you're complaining or, so there's just there's a lot of old programming that needs to be released. Fear, parental, I'm like, my God, like ancestral stuff that your parents all put on you. I mean, I have just been like pounding this stuff in for months. And it's like, as I've been like loading in on all of this information, thinking one of these days this is going to make sense to me. And now it feels like all of a sudden I did turn the corner and it all kind of makes sense. And, oh, I know what I was saying. I was talking about confirmations. So somebody that watched the Aries video sent me a message and I think, like I said, I think it was a he, but I'm not for sure. He was like, I've watched readers for a couple of years, and frankly, most of them are useless. But in my opinion, what you've said about the vibrations is worth talking about and probably the best advice I've ever seen in a reading. I was like, see, there was my confirmation there. And then somebody else sent me a message when I was talking about doing the new morning routine, and she said she got up and asked Spirit how she could help today, and the next thing she knew, she was writing me a message, and she was like, I've just been getting a lot of confirmations. And then something happened this morning that added on to the confirmation that I was like, I had raised my vibrations, and that it was like, apparently me and somebody are connecting now. So I've been working on guilt, shame, and resentment. Realizing that I'm not the same person anymore because I'm awake now has helped me let it go. Still on the journey, but it is helping. Yeah. I mean, trust me, it does not happen overnight. I have been working on this stuff for years. Of course, I have been trying to do it all by myself over the years. And, it's just recently where I finally got to the point where, well, I'm not just recently. I guess like 5 years ago, I went to somebody and had them pull up my Akashic records so I could look at those and release stuff from past lives. Because there's stuff you bring in from past lives that could, resentment around family members, just resentment from all kinds of places that came in with you from previous lives. So there's all kinds of things that it's almost like there's just 1,000,001 things that want to hold your vibrations down so you can't like make good things happen. And I mean, you have got to like fight your way out as if there's, you have to fight your way out. That's all I can say. You just got to fight your way out. I'd love to do that. Do you do that? Do the past life stuff? Yes, I do. Yes, I do past life stuff. Yes. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Who did you go to for the Akashic Records reading? Well, I went to, then flow effortlessly towards me in all areas, so I'm not kidding. If it happens, I'm bringing you with me. I went to do a movie on how tarot readers. Nice! You're the one that's going to be famous. So you can interview me. I give you permission to interview me when you get. And if I made difference, sure, man. This is my, okay. So you're relatively new to the channel, I think, or at least my lives. This is my motto. My job is to heal, help other people heal, and raise the vibrations of the earth. I've been saying that for a year. Then it like occurred to me I needed to raise my own vibrations first. It's kind of like, oh, duh. I thought me just doing my readings and helping people through my horoscopes was the way I was raising vibrations. But the thing was, the aha moment was kind of like, oh, Jesus, I need to raise my own vibrations. It's like I forgot me. I forgot about me in the process. So, okay, so I went to someone here in Indianapolis like 5 years ago who they read a bunch of like 7 of my Akashic records, and then I learned how to do it. So now I read Akashic records, which are past lives, and I can tap into, I'm like, I can tap into specific, like if you have a really negative relationship with your sister-in-law or something, you can't stand each other. There's probably a past life connection there that you all came into each other's lives to trigger each other and help you unravel those whatever negative things. So yeah, I have all kinds of stuff in my bag of tricks, and I'm really, really trying to figure out how essential oils play into raising the frequency, because when I think about this, I was thinking about this the other day. I kind of got out of doing the essential oils because I got into doing all of the emotions and how emotions affect us negatively in the body, which, if you get rid of negative emotions and physically you feel a lot better, that already raises your vibrations. But essential oils, like 7 or 8 years ago, it was 2012 when I started doing oils, and I was doing a lot of classes. And I would always, my vibrations were very high when I got done doing an oil class, because I had just passed around all these oils and I was sniffing them, as I would go around. And I always would laugh, and I would be like, I felt like I was half high when I got done doing an oil class. So, and I was also talking about something that was very passionate to me. So that was raising my vibrations right there. And I need to go back to doing those, I think. Yeah, I'm like, I have my diffuser. I don't have it going right now, but most of the time in my diffuser, I have this citrus bliss. And they'll love the smell of that. Makes so much sense with light workers that you can become so invested. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, I think that was kind of my aha moment. Was I did feel like I was helping raise the vibrations of everybody else, but I kind of forgot. I forgot to have fun. I mean, when I say the last 10 years after the real estate market tanked, and, I bounced around from house to house without a place to call my own home. And, I lost everything that I had. There is nothing good or happy about any of that. So my vibrations were down super low. Judy of you have pulled sing and dance for me twice, so I have for myself ×2. I told you that I can't do either. My epiphany is that maybe I can't because I've forgotten how to have fun. High Priestess, a lot changed for me once I realized it. I can't turn it on. I'm not going to turn it on because I got, what's it called? Music violation the last time I turned Pandora on. But I love that song that the Jonas Brothers have called Sucker. I can turn that on and my vibrations will go whoop. So I was listening to them. That and Cake by the Ocean. I love that song. So there are, thank you, Mary. Oh, where have you been? Well, yeah, I'll tell you what I can pick up from your vibe. Let me pull some cards, Mary New, and we'll tell you what you need to do to raise your vibrations, because that's what we just finished up. Everybody needs to raise their vibrations in order to bring in what they want to bring in, whether that is love or life, career, a new home. You have to match your personal vibrations. So that's what we've been talking about, is how to get rid of negative stuff in the body, whether it be food or thoughts. How thoughts, I mean, like yesterday afternoon, I'm going to be honest, when Claudine came over and we were talking and I was talking to her about different stuff, after she left, I got in like, I don't know whether she triggered me with something or what the heck happened, but I kind of took a nosedive after she left, and I literally was like, I had a 2-minute cry because I got, my thoughts took off and wound off in a direction they should not have been. And I just felt this overwhelming disappointment. And I could put a name on the feeling that I was having. It was just utter disappointment that made me cry. And I kept thinking to myself, I'm like, I need to just feel this feeling for whatever reason and not try to resist it. Feel the feeling and hope that I wake up better tomorrow. And I did. And of course, like I said, I got up this morning. I did my Amazing Grass. I started listening to my podcast. I went for an hour plus walk. And and then I got a message. Okay. Mary New. Here is what. Yes. Oh my goodness. Mary, this is what it says that you need to do to raise your vibrations. It says you need to have sex. Are you in a relationship? I'm curious. Do you have somebody to have sex with? You need some relaxation. Maybe you're working a little bit too hard. It says you need some love. And it needs some confidence. So I'm curious. What would you like to share with us? Anything about those cards that I just pulled out, Mary New? Yes, I'm glad it didn't last very long. And then after after I got a message this morning, I was dancing around. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull cards for me. Let's see what it says that I need to do to raise my vibrations. Right now, there shouldn't be a whole lot because my vibrations are pretty high. Ha ha ha. No, I've been celibate for a year. Well, apparently Spirit says if you had some sex, it would raise your vibrations. So I'm not telling you to go sleep around, but I pulled the sex card the first night. Yes, I pulled the sex card the first night I did these, and I was laughing because I was like, oh, Lord. Okay, so I've got two. Let me pull a couple more. Sex for you, yes. Yeah, well, that might be coming. Okay. I'm going to pull one more. I have 3 cards here. All right. So this is what mind blown. Yeah. Yes. My mind was blown this morning. I'm telling you what. When someone, I'm dying to tell you guys. But if I do, I'm afraid he's going to watch this. So I don't want to do that. I know. Shh. Tell me to shut up. Shut up. Shut up, Jody. Shut up. Okay. So, the card, well, you know what? This is what's come up for me. Inner peace and peace. So, that probably has to do with the little meltdown that I had yesterday afternoon. Because, like I said, it was some negative thoughts that had cropped up and sent me spiraling off to someplace, and then happiness and passion. That could be the sex card. I don't know. I'm going to take it one day at a time. Let's see. What else? So we've been on here 53 minutes. Let me think. What? I know. Settle down. See, I can't not do these lives because my vibrations do get really high. Even when I've not had a good day, my vibrations rise from doing this. So I can't stop doing my... Okay, this is... All right, so this is what we'll do. Since we talked about things to raise our vibrations with words or things that can raise positive things that can raise vibrations, let's let me think, what word do I want to do? I just want you, let's just type in the word emotions. It's going to be, it may not necessarily be emotions, but it's going to be things that may cause negative emotions. So that's kind of what I'll work on is things that you could remove from your world. So High Priestess, your free will is apparently causing you some problems. So think about where your free will could be. I feel like, now this is my thought on this. To me, when we have free will means we are resisting what Spirit really wants us to do. Agree or disagree? Because I hear that word free will a lot, and it's kind of like, well, of course we all have free will. That means Spirit could be going, hey, you need to go down this path because this is the path that's meant for you, and your free will takes you the other direction. So that's what free will means to me. Okay, so that's High Priestess, M2 lock. Okay, let's see what oh, that came out quick. Separation. So there's somebody that you are in separation with right now that is affecting your vibrations negatively. Think about who that is. Jennifer Eve. Okay, let's see what one thing that you could, we'll say, remove or think about that could raise your vibrations that is a negative emotion or a negative something or other. Oh, that was quick. Oh, cycles. So I guess that is just, to me, is relaxing into, what you are in right now is a cycle or something that most likely astrologically you signed up for, or coming into this life you signed up for, and you're in a cycle because life comes in cycles. It could be a 5-year cycle. It could be a 10-year cycle. And then once you get out of that cycle, usually something new will start. So Jennifer Eve, that's what it says. You're in a cycle. So I think if you can think of this will be over eventually, that it sometimes helps. And think of it like this. I've explained this on readings before. A wash machine has a wash cycle and a rinse cycle. When you're in the wash cycle, you can't do anything else until the wash cycle gets done. And then it stops. Then there's a little bit of a pause, and then we're in the rinse cycle. So you might be in the wash machine or in the wash cycle right now, and you're not going to get into the rinse cycle, until, a lot of times that's until you break something that Spirit needs you to break, whether it's negative thinking or it's a bad habit or something that Spirit's like, when she does this, then she can move on to the next cycle. Or at least that's how I take it from the cards. That seems to be a lot of the things that come from the cards. Pierrette. All right. Let's see what card Pierrette could do to raise your vibrations. Oh, this just says release. So you get to pick whatever you want to release. So there's something that you are holding on to that you need to release that is lowering your vibrations. And once you release that, then you can move up. All right. Mirror, mirror. Let's see what mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Sorry. I have to say that. I have to. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Oh, return. Let me think about that. Mirror, mirror. Are you a twin? I don't know the answer to this. Are you a twin flame? So I'm wondering, are you just need to give up on the return of someone coming, or the return of, oh, Judy, we got to get you out of that. Okay, so mirror, mirror. That was mirror, mirror. Judy. All right, let's see what does Judy need to release or let go of or whatever in order to, I should have had you guys type the word release instead of emotions, but you know what we're doing. All right, Judy. Oh, Judy, you need to release too. Same card. Fiona. All right, let's see what Fiona needs to do. Oh, that was quick. Oh, Fiona, you're just stuck. So that says you're stuck. So any little thing that you could do would help get you out, whether that is exercising if you don't exercise at all. Journaling could be something that might help you get unstuck. Eating better could help you get unstuck. A new job. Decluttering. Decluttering is wonderful for getting anybody unstuck. It brings in new energy into your space. And when you start moving new energy around into your space, then that motivates you all kinds of ways from Sunday. All right, that was Fiona. Okay, Laura. Hello, Laura. Let's see what Laura says. Laura. What do you need to release? Oh, there it is. Let me think. That says ascending. So this to me makes me think that maybe some of the physical issues that you have had might have something to do with ascension symptoms. We all have had some weird physical ascension symptoms. I also feel like maybe there's some resistance to ascending to a higher level. Maybe you don't believe that you are ascending to a higher level, so you're resisting that a little bit. Think about that and tell me if you agree or whatever. Chantal Meeks, let's see what it says that you could release or let go of in order to, that's something negative that you, okay. You know what? I feel like there's two there that needed to come out, so I'm taking them both. Fear is something major that it's saying to let go of, and then it's also saying that you're in a cycle. So it's maybe what it is saying, as soon as you let go of the fear, you will start that new cycle. Because that seems to be, when I do the horoscope readings, one of the things that kind of comes up a lot is if you're in a cycle, it's kind of like it'll give me the list of when you do this, this, and this, and this, the universe will let you out of that cycle. And I did that a lot with my divine masculine. It was like I was in a cycle, and every time I would do something out of my comfort zone, it was like I would release myself into another cycle. And so I was like moving forward every time I would do something that was very uncomfortable on my end. Okay, so that was Chantal. Laura H. Okay, let's see what Laura H. Whoops, I wasn't ready for that just yet. Let's see what Laura H. Let's see what Laura H. Laura H. Laura H. What does it say you need to let go of or whatever in order to raise your vibrations? That one. Deception. That could be you're deceiving yourself. That could be someone else is deceiving you. Think about how that might be. I'm going to throw this out here as an example. I used to have a friend that smoked, and she was always like, I'm not going to get cancer because I don't believe I'm going to get cancer. Well, I don't care what anybody says. If you smoke cigarettes, that lowers your vibrations. Period. End of story. The sugar-free sweetener syrup that I poured in my coffee every morning, I knew in my heart that that was killing me every time I did that. So if you believe that you can get away with doing that kind of crap and you're going to be okay, that was kind of my epiphany, was I was deceiving myself. So think about, and this is for all of you, I'm like, that's not just specifically for you. That's for everybody. Laura. Okay, so yes, I feel new cycle, but I'm just beginning, so sometimes it's easy to regress. Yeah, you're kind of in between. Old and new. Fiona. Oh, wait, nope, that's Fabiana. Oh, Fabiana. Aren't you? Gosh. Canada or South America? One. I forgot. I remember you being on here. Emotions. All right, let's see what you need to release or remove from your life to raise your vibrations. Grief. All right. You are grieving about something, so if you can let go of that, that will bring your vibrations up. Okay, yes, someone come. Okay, so release. Okay, Chantal. I thought I did Chantal. Oh, apparently not. Sorry. Yes, I did. Emotions. Emotions and release was the same thing. Yeah, hey, I'm 54. It's never too late for anything. Well, I'm almost 55. 2 more months and I'll be 55. Holy shit. You're welcome, Laura H. Totally stuck. Thank you. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yes, releasing it. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I'm usually pretty healthy, but for the past week, I've been having issues. Today is my first day of quitting smoking. Yay! Okay. All right. Did I do Fabiana? Or wait. Or did I just see somebody tell me, did I do Fabiana? I got sidetracked there, which y'all know I do sometimes. Hi, Carolyn. Okay. I didn't do Fabiana. Oh, High Priestess says yes. Jennifer says no. I'll do Carolyn and then somebody can reconfirm. Somebody, did I do Fabiana? Hi, Carolyn. If you just joined us, we're talking about things to do to raise your vibrations, things to release to raise your vibrations. It's all about raising vibrations. All about. Oops. Okay. I'm going to do Fabiana again. Oh, wait. No, it was grief. Grief was the one I did for Fabiana. All right, Carolyn. Now I'm going to do yours. All right, let's do Carolyn. What do you need to do? Take out of your life. This is like negative emotions type things. Ooh, 2 flew out. I'm taking them. Balancing the scales. So somewhere along the line, you're out of balance. So if you can get yourself balanced, that's one, going to make you feel better or raise your vibrations. It's all about that. Hit me with the good vibrations. Okay. And there's something in your life that needs to be completely deconstructed. You missed the whole first hour, but this was a lot of what I talked about was I am revamping my morning routine in order to immediately, thank you. Somebody's got to keep me on my toes. In order for me to raise my vibrations immediately, because that, like I said, my aha moment 2 or 3 weeks ago was like, I'm doing everything I can to raise the vibrations of the earth, but I kind of forgot about my own. So mine were kind of going, vroom, 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 vroom. And so I have totally revamped my mornings by listening to podcasts, positive podcasts. Gretchen Rubin and My 7 Chakras are my favorites. If she knows now that smoking raises or lowers vibration and she wants to get out of the situation she's in, if you think of it that way, it makes it easier. To me, it made it easier to do what I needed to do. It kind of like, this is the feeling. It's like, you watch all these videos and 150 people say 150 different things. Do this and do this and do this, and this is the key to happiness, and this is the key to happiness. And it just always felt like they were always saying, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. And then when I kind of had the epiphany of, well, I want this up here, and if I want this up here and my vibrations are down here and all I have to do is raise my vibrations, hell yeah, I can get rid of that, and I can do this, and I can do this, and I can do this, because it's, yes, everyone's is different. So it's about what 150 things to do to get there, or pick the top 5 or whatever. And for me, it was like I had been working on that stuff for so long, and removing all of the negative stuff that I had forgotten to add the positive was like my aha moment. All right, I forgot where is that. You know me, I got sidetracked. All right, Carolyn, did I do yours? Oh, for me. Sorry. That was what I was supposed to be doing. Okay. This is what I need to remove from my life in order to raise my vibrations more. So let's see what Spirit says. I'm like, I would not be surprised if the fear card, oh God. Well, the purge card flipped over all by itself. And then 2 flew out over here. So let's see what these are. Return. And summer. So this is, there must be some, I'm thinking there's some corners in the closet that I need to hug a tree. The anchor is dragging me down. So there's still some debris in there, I'm going to say. There has to be some debris still in my system if I had yesterday afternoon happen to me. So I have not gotten my negative thinking completely under control because there's a lot of fear of the unknown for me in certain aspects. That was the word I used for your meltdown yesterday. Oh, was it? Purge. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it was a purge. So I guess there's some more, hopefully, I'm like, I was kind of surprised that came out. That's why I told Claudine, I was like, I don't know if you triggered me or if I was picking up on somebody else's energy or what the heck happened, but I was like, oh my God. And so I still think maybe there's a little more to release. Yeah, there has to be. I mean, I don't know if we ever completely get 100%. I don't know. I mean, based on what I've been listening to, although I will tell you about 2 books that I have gotten that I like. These are 2 that I picked up over the week, and this one is Whole Detox, but it's not about food. It has to do with what I was just talking about, was detoxing the negative thoughts, detoxing the people in your life, detoxing maybe work situations that you don't love anymore, and detoxing that, and not just food from your life, like the whole detox. And so I had listened to her on a podcast, and I really liked what she said. And then I liked this gal too. So I get those because it's, I get an idea and then I'm like going, oh, I can teach this on my channel because it helps me figuring out. We are always pushed to keep raising our vibrations. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And I think, if that event that everybody keeps talking about ever happens, those of us who have raised our vibrations will be a lot less affected by it. So, all right, let's see what else I could do. Do we want to do like what can we look forward to after we raise our vibrations? Does that sound logical, or does anybody have like a special question that I could ask and use the cards on? Like Abraham, we are always in and out of that vortex or something like that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I threw out all of my vision boards, all of my manifesting. I was like, I'm starting all over. So I threw out everything I had done over the 10 years. Okay, into Lock, what is your question? Is this for the whole group or is this for you personally? Oh, well, you can ask it. I'm not very good at doing like one card personally. Well, but ask it. Maybe the crew can put their 2 cents in. We did that last week with somebody, or 2 weeks ago. I just realized Gigi isn't here. Well, here, this is what, oh, I was interviewed recently. I want to know if the job offer is secure. Oh gosh. I'm looking at my cards to see if what I have. You know what? Let me do this. Let me just pull 5 and see what pops out. And if there's any, and if any of them come out as pentacles, that will help me know if that is secure or not, just based on like what the pentacle cards come out. Well, there's one that flew out. First card out is the World. So to me, yes. I don't even feel like I need to pull out any more cards other than the World card, because the World card is like a whole new cycle starting. We like the World card. The World is a good card. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I actually, one of the readings I did for the first part is what we expect next month. Yeah. Can we see what we can expect next month? Maybe blocking us. Okay. I'll do this for this will be like a group one. Oh, this will be for September. God, yeah, man. August is almost over. Holy cow. Okay, so this is some stuff that could potentially come up as triggers. Whoa, alarm flew out. Triggers, issues, things that could like mess with our heads in September. So let's see. And this is a collective one. Oh, our faith is going to be in question. So we could have some fear. Like that always just comes up around for fear for me, you know. I get scared and then everybody says have faith. Grief about something is going to be coming up for some people. Shit. Impatience is going to be coming up for some people. That'll probably be me. What else? What else is going to be coming up as potential hazards? Recovery. That makes me think somebody might be going to the hospital. Does anybody have any surgeries planned for the month of September? Renewal. I don't know how that would be a block or a negative. I'm not sure. This is what I also want to do this as far as what we can look, I'm going to pull those out, what we can look forward to in September as we'll just say as a collective, as all of us, as we raise our vibrations like we're supposed to, some positive things that could be on the horizon. Don't I always, Carolyn? Okay, there's one. What can we look for? Oh, wait, I want to do this individually. So let's just, everybody who's left, type in the word September. So this is what you can look forward to in September. So this is all individual. All right, Laura H. First one out. No, I didn't have a name. So Laura H., this is yours for September. Laura H. This is what you can look forward to in September. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. Do you spend a lot of time with children? Jennifer Eve, what can you look forward to in September? Oh, you got 2 cards, Jennifer. It says infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. And Callie, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. That kind of already got mentioned when you said you were starting a new cycle, but you kind of kept going backwards. All right, so that was Jennifer Eve. Let's do M2 Lock. Let's see what M2 Lock can look forward to in September. I went that one. Start delegating. M2 Lock. Ooh, maybe this will be part of your new job. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything yourself. Either that or are you moving somewhere for this new job. Maybe you got to be packing and you got to ask for help. Mirror, mirror, what can you look forward to in September if you get your vibrations raised? All right, I'm taking this one. Inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Hang on a second. I need to pull the lamp over here. It's getting dark. It's like, no wonder I'm having troubles reading my cards. I can't see them. Much better. Okay, that was Mirror, Mirror. All right, High Priestess, what can you look forward to? Brazil. Yeah, I knew I was like, that is High Priestess. No, this is Mirror, Mirror. Shit, I forgot. Mirror, Mirror. Well, Mirror, Mirror, you may get twice. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Where we're at, the weather is getting nicer all the time, so it's not so stinking hot. I have been outside more than I was in July, that's for sure. All right, that was Mirror, Mirror. High Priestess, this one is yours. What can you look forward to, High Priestess, in September? Well, 2 flipped out, I'm taking them. Prosperity, yay! The universe is pouring in its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. That's High Priestess. And independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. That was High Priestess. All right. Carolyn, you're up next. Let's see what Carolyn can look forward to in September. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Laura H., you're up next. Whoa. Let's see what you can look forward. Oh, wait a minute. I already did you. Hang on a second. That's a thank you, not a Fiona. This is for Fiona. September. What can Fiona look forward to? Oh, that one came out. You can look forward to inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Fiona, you heard what they said. Do not delay. Pierrette, let's see what's up for you in September. I so appreciate you guys hanging out with me on Sunday nights. Pierrette. Whoa, that one went flying. This says you need to go outside too. Go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. That was Pierrette. Judy. Let's see what Judy can look forward to in September. Oh, that was quick. All right. This says transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Laura Whitty. Let's see what Laura says for September. Ooh, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have prompted the universe to deliver great love to you. Nice. Laura Whitty, that one is yours. Fabiana, let's see. You can look forward to this in September. So, oh, you got true love too. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. All righty. I'm going to pull one for me when I get done. We'll see if I get. Oh, Chantal. All right, September. What can you look for in the month of September? What can you look forward to? Now, obviously, you all have to raise your vibrations in order for this to happen, or it would help. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. That's for Chantal. Chantel. I have a cousin named Chantel. She spells it different, but that's how she pronounces it. Chantel. Thank you. Spot on. Nice. I love it when spot on. Wow. Thank you. Roll on September. I got a card for, yes. Thank you. You're welcome. My own company, new job, love, or all of the above. Love. I love hanging out here. I love hanging out with you guys. Cruise. Are you serious? That's it. Are you really going on water? You're not just saying that, right? I mean, that's really like what you're doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to pull one for me. What's on Jody's agenda for September? Let's see what's going to happen for me. Sorry. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. I like that card. Yeah, baby. All right, did I get everybody for September? All right. Yes. Okay. Sweet. All righty. So that's what we can look forward to. It's 8:30. I'm trying to decide if I want to do one more card pull or if I want to be done. I feel like I have one more card pull in me. I need to stretch for a second. Ugh. Let's see. I'm looking at all my cards here. Angel cards. Okay. These are my angel cards. So what question do we want to ask the angel cards? We know what we're looking forward to in September. We know what kind of negative emotions we need to look at and release to raise our vibrations. We know what some other positive things we need to do to raise our vibrations. What's another guidance? Okay, so this is just kind of like last words from the universe. How's that say? Okay, type in the word guidance. And this will be the last card pull, and this is kind of last words for the universe to cover anything that I didn't cover today. How's that sound? I like to do that on my horoscope readings. It's kind of like last words from the universe. All right, so Jennifer E, we'll do you first. You typed in guidance, so let's do Jennifer E. This is last words from the universe. Anything that I missed in the rest of the show? Jennifer E. Last words from the universe. Last words from the universe. That's way too many. All right. This says crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. All righty. Next is High Priestess. All right. This is last words from the universe. High Priestess. Ooh. Too many. There we go. Oh, High Priestess, are you a twin flame? The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. I don't get those twin flame cards very often. All right, Fiona, here is yours. This is what the universe, last words from the universe. Whoa, that one went flying. This says base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances as your words determine your outcome. Amen. Cannot express that enough. Okay, that was Fiona. Mirror, mirror. Here's yours. Let's see what Mirror, mirror says. All right, well. Then I would say take the word twin flame out and just take what the bottom said, High Priestess. Okay, so this is, I did Fiona, this is Mirror, mirror. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. That probably means that some of the people you used to hang out with, you don't hang out with anymore because they no longer appeal to you. Mirror, mirror. Carolyn, let's see what Carolyn has to say. Oop, that one wants to come out. God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. Okay, that was Carolyn Pierrette. Here is yours. Let's see what last words from the universe for you. No, too many. Oh. All right, two keeps wanting to come out, so I'm going to take them, Pierrette. Goddess, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And then the other one that flew out was singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. You and High Priestess need to go dance together. Chantel, let's see what yours comes up. Whoa, that one came flying out. This one says workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. Judy, this is the last words from the universe for you. All right, let's see what does Spirit have to say for Judy? I'm taking that one. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. That's Judy. M2 lock. This is what Spirit has to say for you as last words from the universe. M2 lock. Vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. That would be M2 lock. Okay, so that was High Priestess says nope. Laura H. Let's see what it says for Laura H. Vegetarian, vegan, fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. See? Okay. Yes. Chantel, yes. And if your twin flame didn't, you should be writing it yourself. Now I need friends. I have you guys on Sunday. I have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Mirror Mirror. Went to one 2 weeks ago. Want to do more. Good. Love dancing and singing. Good. Gemini, we're about ready to stop. Yeah, I'll pull your card for Gemini moons. We've been on here for an hour and a half. I'm running out of juice. This is basically last words from the universe. Fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. I saw a message from someone the other day that said, I wish I should have reread it. Jody, I have had the twin flame come up for me 2 weeks ago, and I'm still scratching my head. Well, okay, if that's the second time that's come up, then either you have a twin flame and you're just oblivious to it, or you haven't met your twin flame yet. So if that keeps coming up, I mean, I gotta say, the cards are not wrong very often. So, okay. See, I'm getting tired now. I'm forgetting what I was getting ready to say. Shoot. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yep. Let's do a card for me, and then I think I'm going to have to call it quits. I'm running out of steam here. This would be for me. Last words from the universe for me. What does Spirit want to say to me? Earth Angel. You are a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. I believe that. Especially if what I think could be happening, that would very much be Very true. Love and vibrations. Just watch and learn, people. Watch and learn. All right. I think that I am going to say goodbye for now and just say thank you for everybody who joined me. Hopefully those who were late can come on a little earlier next time. It takes a lot of energy to do this, and when I run out of juice, I mean it just goes and it's gone. I will plan on seeing everybody. Oh, do we want to do homework? Do we need to like throw out some homework for everybody to do? Maybe we'll pick one more thing to raise your vibrations. Think about that as everybody's saying goodnight. Yeah. Thanks for helping me raise my vibrations. You are an earth angel. Thank you very much. I should know. I am one too. Yay. Yeah, everybody, we'll talk about that again next week. Is pick one thing that raises your vibrations consistently. I mean, that is the name of the game, people. I cannot express that more. Is like, that is the name of the game. Do it as if your life depended on it, because it does. So I will see everybody next Sunday, and we will have another, as Gigi calls it, another therapy session. Good night, everybody. Yes. Okay. Releasing the yuck. Well, that would raise your vibrations too. Releasing yuck or adding something good in. Either one is going to raise your vibrations. So pick your battles, whatever. You know what? Pick the easy ones first, and then when you pick the easy ones, the only thing left are the hard ones. All right, I'm going to say bye now. See you, everybody. Thanks. Yes, music and dancing.